everyone, welcome back to iCham Sri Shakti. Today in this video I am going to show you how to make eggless chocolate cake without oven. Isn't it so interesting? So let's start our recipe. So we need sugar. This is castor sugar I am taking it today. That is 70 gram. Butter 40 grams. Refined flour 75 grams, cocoa powder 10 grams, 2 to 3 spoon of choco chips, this is for garnish, buttermilk 70 ml, baking powder as 4 gram, and baking soda 1 to 1.5 gram. We will move to our process, how we are going to make it. I will show you that step by step. So first we will take up a butter, and on a plate you need to take it and then we'll start creaming it. You need soft butter, and then we'll take our sugar, and then slowly you need to start creaming along with the butter. Creaming can be done in this way. Creaming helps you to incorporate air inside the butter and sugar. After 3 to 4 minutes of creaming of our butter and sugar together, now we will transfer this mixture to a bowl, and then we will. Now I am transferring the butter and sugar in this bowl. And then again you need to give a light mix in the bowl. You will see this color of this butter will start changing. So now we will add our buttermilk in this mixture. And then with the help of a rubber spatula, we will start mixing it. Next, we will add our flour. Cocoa powder. And then same in the mixture we will follow with the baking soda and our baking powder. We will start mixing this mixture with the help of rubber spatula. Folding is known as cut and fold method. Okay, so we need to mix it in this way. So as you can see, our mixture is almost mixed and our batter is almost ready. So it's a time for putting this mixture in the mold, and then we'll bake it in our pressure cooker. So sometime when you feel that your mixture is getting very thick, in that case you can add few ml of milk or your buttermilk, and then you can mix it thoroughly. So now you can see the consistency. This should be our consistency for our chocolate cake. So now our mixture is ready, and now next step we'll move to line our mold. So this process is known as lining. In this you need to apply a little amount of oil in the mold. Whenever you are making any kind of cake, you can easily follow the step which will help you to remove out your cake after baking. Now I have cut a paper so that I can put inside this, and then on top of this paper again I will put a little amount of oil. You don't have to put too much of oil in this, just few drops. Now as you can see, our mold is ready and our mixture is ready as well. So now you can fill the mold with the mixture. You can use a different varieties of molds. You can make it in round or square or a brick mold. Make sure you need to fill 70 to 75% of your mold. Don't overfill it, otherwise your mixture will come out after baking and the shape won't look good. And then you will give a 2 times tapping so that the mixture will set evenly everywhere. And now we will add some choco chips which will give you a nice appearance after baking. Now I have preheated our pressure cooker and I am removing the gasket and as well as our whistle from the pressure cooker. And now what you need to do is you can keep a stand or a ring or a small katori or a plate at home if you are making it, and on top of that we will place our cake mold in this way to close it, and flame should be medium, and then you need to keep it for baking for around 30 to 35 minutes. After that we are going to check our cake. So now after 30 to 35 minutes we are going to check our cake. So for that I will open our pressure cooker, and with the help of a toothpick, so we'll poke this toothpick inside this and we'll check. So if you feel that it is sticking to your toothpick, the batter, so you will understand it's not yet cooked. So as you can see, it's completely dry. So our cake is ready. So I will remove it out. Wow, I can see a beautiful cake is ready. And then I will demold it. So as you can see, our chocolate cake is ready and I have demolded it. Make sure you need to cool down your mold and then you demold it, otherwise there is chances that it will break off your cake. So with this I am ending my video. You can use this cake for cake. You can use the same mixture to make a small cupcakes which everyone loves. Thank you for watching.